Ever since he had adopted a Shinigami as a pet, the man had developed a habit. Before leaving the house, he would place the pen refill on the door as a subtle mark. But one day, upon returning, he noticed that the refill was half broken. To avoid suspicion, he said nothing. He simply sat at the table and pretended everything was normal. The Shinigami, visible only to him, kept trying to speak. But he couldn't muster the courage to respond because a team of detectives in the neighboring apartment was watching his every move, analyzing even his blinking. If he were caught talking to an invisible being, he would immediately become the prime suspect in a serial murder case. In fact, he had a notebook in which anyone who wrote a name would instantly die. But during weeks of 24-hour surveillance, he hadn't displayed any suspicious behavior, nor had any mysterious deaths occurred. The police were preparing to call off the operation. But the lead detective insisted this man must be the killer. The reasoning was simple. No recent murders had occurred because the suspect hadn't had a chance. If surveillance was lifted, the killings would resume. The team was about to arrest him when another strange death occurred. The victim died suddenly of a heart attack, just like in previous cases. Everyone rushed to check the live surveillance feed. There, the man was munching potato chips, completely relaxed, a perfect alibi. The detectives began to doubt themselves. Perhaps they were suspecting the wrong man. But they didn't know that hidden inside the bag of chips was a small media player and a fragment of the death note, small pieces of paper torn from the original notebook. His plan was so complex, so precise, that even the gnomes standing nearby were stunned. With no concrete evidence and no suspicious behavior, the police had no choice. They had to call off the surveillance.